プレスコ。映画「アキラ」が日本のアニメ界を驚かせたのが
The dialogue for this film was pre-recorded. This was quite revolutionary, especially in Japan. Usually the voices are added after the animation is done.
これでぐーっとカメラ寄ってきまして、そいつの間にインサートカットが入って、一番最初にオートバイがぶつかったあたりの絵が入りまして、で、お前はあの時の白いガキじゃないかっていうふうにここで気がつくわけです。でそこに大佐が入ってきて、セリフを先に録音し、その声に合わせて口の動きを。
In the case of Akira, the dialogue is recorded first, and then the animation is done to match the mouth movements and timing. It's quite time-consuming and extremely expensive. Otomo himself is directing the voice actors. They look quite serious, don't they? After the line is laid down or recorded, the animation is done to match the lip synchronization.
よせ！うるせえ！なんだ！お前の力はまだ完全ではないんだ。無茶をすると取り返しのつかぬことになるぞ。私たちの指示に従うんだ。
お前たち、俺の頭をどうしやがった！
落ち着くんだ、島哲夫。コントロールができないのです。
うわ金田、なんでこんなところに。
哲夫、大丈夫か？助けに来たぞ。早くしろよバカ。急がないと外の奴らが。
金田君
お前もそこにいたっけな。いいんだよ金田、俺はもうお前に助けてもらわなくてもいいんだよ。これからは俺がお前を助けてやる。そん時はいいな、金ちゃんよ。
セリフの母音に合わせて
There are certain shapes for each of the vowels. Fortunately, Japanese use just 5 vowels. A, I, O, E, O. The same as in Spanish. This is how it works.
アキラ
とこうなる。
Let's ask one of the actors what he thinks about this system.
プレスコっていうのは全く初めてでした。
For me, this was a first. I know pre-recording is often used in America, especially at Disney. You know, after I got into it, I felt like I was doing a radio drama. It really lets an actor get into the part and express himself. After my first take, I was quite amazed. I watched the screen and noticed the character I portrayed, and it was just like the animated character was talking with my voice. It wasn't like animation at all. You can use each word to carry the emotion you want. It really was a fantastic experience. I was quite impressed. This is the quick action recorder. The QAR is the secret weapon in the pre-recording process. This machine is used to check the voice and mouth movement of the animated character. The computer indicates whether or not the dialogue is in sync with the picture. Here is Mr. Murata. Usually, the animator has to check the lip sync by himself. It doesn't always come out right. Now, when you use this computer, you can check everything before you go to the expense of developing the film. This means that we can retouch or adjust the timing during the pre-recording sequence. It really improves the end result quite a bit. It is really a significant advance, and we couldn't have done it without this new equipment. When you compare this to normal voiceover recording, you can really see the difference. We also were able to mimic the actors' movements as they spoke, making the animation quite realistic. It's been a long time since we've been able to achieve this kind of accuracy in recording and sync.
もうよせ鉄を殺す気か。
うるさい俺に命令すんな
I just felt that recent animation here in Japan had become too conventional. I also felt that voices are so important in establishing the character of a film. You can realize the effect of an entire film just by listening to the dialogue. Still, I wanted more than that. At first, I began by interviewing many 15 and 16-year-olds for various parts in the film. But they all sounded the same to me. I should have tried harder in this initial phase. Eventually, I ended up using a lot of new and unknown voice talents. In this film, as you know, we used the pre-recording system. I did this because I expected the voice actors to create their own character personalities. I thought this approach would be better than me telling each actor exactly how I wanted them to speak.
Well, I think Mr. Otomo is really a genius. He didn't push us into any characterization, so we had to learn for ourselves what he wanted his characters to sound like. It was a real learning experience. For me, that was the most important element in the whole process.